Good morning. You join me here on the Ditchling Road on the southern edge of Wivelsfield Green and the northern edge of the Ditchling Common Nature Reserve. I'm actually about to show you around a rather quirky little bungalow called Willow Cottage, which is hidden away down this driveway opposite. Just so you understand where we are, we're about 3 miles south of Haywards Heath, about 2.5 miles from Burgess Hill. You've got countryside on your doorstep here, and come inside. I should say, over on the corner there, this is Pepper Close. This used to have the old Royal Oak pub located here, and they built 5 lovely houses in there in Pepper Close, and then 2 more here in the Ballantyne. But Willow Cottage, this is a little bungalow that's been here a long time. Our client has owned it many years, hidden away quite nicely, and you've got a back gate onto the common, or out to the bridleway on Ditchling Common. So if you want to walk into the village of Wivelsfield Green, that is literally only about, well, barely a mile. You've got a great pub down there, the Cock Inn, you've got the village hall, fantastic primary school. Now, officially, your postal address is Burgess Hill, you're in East Sussex, so your Lewis District Council's catchment area, and you've got like a sort of mix of addresses, but I would regard it as Wivelsfield as a parish. But this is Willow Cottage. Let me take you around for a look around. As you can see, we've got plenty of parking here. There's an attached single garage. Now, the property itself, our client bought this back in the 1990s, and as you see it today, is pretty much as it was. He's not extended it. However, it's crying out for someone to do all sorts of things with it. Now, let's take you inside first, and then I'm going to show you around the gardens, which for me are rather special. So let's just put that door on lock. So let's go through to the living space first. So along the hallway, you've got the original living room. Now, we believe this would have once formed part of the St George's Retreat, which is the old convent next door, which is now a retirement village nearby. We believe it started life as just a single-storey building, but our client came here in 1994, as you see it. So it's got lots and lots of potential for alterations and extending if you wanted to. Fireplace, got the wood-burning stove in there at the moment. There are double doors there into what really is, as you can see, the dining room, or could even be a 4th bedroom. And that's obviously got the doors out to the garden. The kitchen, our client is, or has been, now retired, been in the kitchen industry, so he would have had this made specifically. So various bits and pieces are built in. You've got another door out to the garden with a cat flap there. And then obviously that's, if you like, the living accommodation wing. Then another bedroom here, currently used as the home office. Plenty of wardrobes behind that one, so it's a nice sized bedroom. Family bathroom, the coloured suite. It's been really well looked after. It is of that age where you're going to probably want to do some modernisation, but has been really well cared for. And then another nice sized bedroom here. Now this one has got another load of wardrobes in here, so these rooms feel smaller than they are, but obviously lots of storage. And then the main bedroom, it's a nice sized double. I'm going to take you out in the garden. The garden is the special treat. And in this one, you've got that whole bank of wardrobes along that wall, more doors out onto the garden. And then we've got an ensuite cloakroom there, which could be made into a little shower room if you wanted to. So that's the inside. Now come outside and let's show you these gardens. I'll go out through the dining room, or bedroom 4. So now I've measured the garden across this section. This is the longest section. So from the fence over there right through to the fence that way, it's 140 feet, and it's 70 feet going, well, not the widest point, but certainly not the narrowest point across to the fence over there. They're the 2 houses next door, which are called the Ballantyne. There's another little bungalow here. So beyond us, this used to be the pub car park when the old Royal Oak pub was there. And it's called Willow Cottage. There's the willow trees, there's the old pond. Sadly, this dries out in the summertime. But if you are a keen conservationist and wanted to make this a pond, wouldn't take a lot to do it. You could even run the rainwater off your roof into it. But if it was properly sealed and maybe lined, it would have that. Now, over the fence there, this land is all regarded as Ditchling Common Nature Reserve. So you've got an access round the house there. And I'm going to take you out the back. And you can see the potential. If you wanted to put rooms up in the roof space here, very rare that you find something with such a great plot and so much potential to extend. The garage, I'll give you a quick glimpse in there. Like every garage we see, full of everything but a car. Sort of workshop this end, garage section. So it's a big garage with power and lighting. So again, great workshop. And then come out the back gate. Now, if you've got a little dog, or you just like to go for a walk or a run, then this is rather special. So out here is the bridleway. So that goes all the way up onto Ditchling Common that way. And if you walk in this direction, the bridleways goes into Easton Road in Wivelsfield Green. That's where you've got the Wivelsfield Village Hall and the recreation ground. So you can walk to the pub, you can walk to the village school. There's the shop down there. There's also the new Morrison shop just along at Baldock's Garage. But you can just about see through the woods. All those fields beyond, that's actually owned by St George's Retreat. So that's land down there. But this I would have regarded as Ditchling Common, Nature Reserve, and probably is regarded as ancient woodland as well. So there you go. What a rather special little property. It's hidden away. I started out on the main road just so you could see that the access is accessed off the Ditchling Road, which obviously some people say is a busy road. However, once you're in or down the driveway, you're picking up a little bit of road noise, but it is rather special. So there you go. What a lovely little place. Hope you're interested. If you'd like to get in touch with us at Mansell, McTaggart in Haywards Heath, we'd love to show you around. Thanks for watching.